I welcome you all to your channel about Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, champions, to one of the greatest live streams about Forex and trading currencies in the world. The greatest and the best of us are here. We are the best of the best in the business at this time so far. Everybody, everyone in the gulag, everyone in the gulag, shoelace, wherever you all are the best. All right, let's take a look over here. So let's do some fresh analysis. All right, let's do some fresh analysis over here. First of all, we're going to take a look at gold. And looking at gold, I wish I would have held this trade on gold because this was the perfect pre-London volume move that would have made me around, I'd say like $1,000, but I got like 26 pips, so I think that's good enough. 26 pips, so I got like 2.8%. Now, let's take a look at this now. The 30-minute candle is about to close. The 1-hour candle is about to close, right? And we're creating a support right here. If we break below the support, which is 1667, there's a very good probability we can correct this move which we had in London time, right? At the same time, we have a resistance here, which is a high form. Let me move my beautiful face to the left-hand side. Now, we have a high formed to the left-hand side around 1674. Let's take a look at on the 1-hour time frame. Looking at the 1 hour, okay, we're rejecting. Looking at the 15-minute. The only reason I'm going to look at the 15-minute at this point is because we have a lot of volume over here. But also, if this candle closes bearish, then we have a minor resistance formed at this point. So I guess I'm just going to wait over here. We're going to wait until we can break above 1670. If we break above 1670, price can continue to push up. 30 pip range, possibly going to be a buy at this point once we break above. Yes, I did have a buy, which was once we broke above this high, I took a buy. I only got about, I could only fake 27 pips. I wish I could have faked around 1,000, like 100 pips, but you know, today I only made $260. Do I get access to SRC, Smart Roger Concepts, if I buy Market Fluidity? If you can find Market Fluidity, yes, that's correct. All right, let's take a look at pound yen over here. Looking at pound yen on the 4-hour time frame, we're coming up. We tapped into 170.500. I had a massive buy on my multi-million-dollar account. Looking at my multi-million-dollar account, this is the buy I had yesterday. Last 3 days, yeah, made $100,000, and the whole idea was about the PM. I explained it in great detail on my Instagram, explained it on Twitter. I even talked about it in the last stream we had. Also talked about it in my like stories as well on Instagram. This was executed right here when this candle was retraced, saying took a buy and anticipated price to continue on towards 170. But now remember, we had to retest 170. We had to retest. So fundamentally, the only driving factor for price to retest 170 was the new PM coming in. That was the only driving force, right? And also remember, the last time we went towards 170 was back in February 2016. 2016, we're coming down from, 170. So that's all about my multi-million dollar account. I had made $100,000 in a day. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Things like this, it makes me realize that money is just, money is not real. Money is, I mean, the way the markets are moving, right? Where we're prone to believe that money is earned by working and substituting time for money and this and that. No, like when I come into the markets, I realize that no, that's basically not the case. So anyway, so far made above minimum wage $260 here on a one lot on my non multi-million dollar account. Now let's do some analysis here on pound yen here as well. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, obviously we're creating a resistance around 17500. This is something what I also anticipated price to come up to in the breakdowns I shared in Slack. If you guys remember in market fluidity, I talked about this level 17500 this morning when I posted the analysis. Looking at the 30-minute, we're basically creating a support here, so we're basically ranging here. Looking at the 15-minute, yeah, we're basically consolidating here at this point. Now, looking at the 15-minute here again, if we do break below 170, right? 170 is a psychological number right here, a psychological round number. If we break below 170, you have a 50 pip range for price to continue pushing down, because we have a clean candle to the left hand side that moved up in pre-lending. Don't discount the sweat equity you've put into market. That's correct too. I guess gold price will go up if you look at the weekly. Sure, weekly could go up, but since we're only looking at the smaller time frame, so we're only looking at this right here. As there is a problem in India with regards to Forex, should I open an account with Dominion Markets now from India, or should I move to Dubai and open? Move to Dubai and open. Like, if you open an account in Dominion Markets from India, how the hell are you going to withdraw money? How are you going to withdraw money? Just use common sense. Like, are you stupid? If you open an account from a country where you can't deposit, even if you do deposit, you can't withdraw, how are you going to get money back? How's that going to work? How will you manage morning gold trade if price go against you? I don't talk about that, because the price went in my favor. We can't talk about things that didn't happen. We can only talk about things that did happen. I trade for over 4 years and didn't make profits yet. Now I start losing my passion for it because I need to waste so much my money and get no reward for it. Oh, I think these live streams, a lot of people message me saying that, man, like, watching your live streams have restored faith in trading. I was about to quit trading, but now that I've seen your live streams, my passion, my excitement for trading is coming back. I get a lot of messages like that in a month, and I think that's why we're here. That's why we do the live stream, to restore faith in trading. You have collected the most smartest people in the world. Congrats. Thank you. Gold lock good if the next 30-minute candle breaks 1667.50. Yeah, if we do break below this area, I think we can continue pushing down. I do believe so. These live streams are like therapy sessions. Yeah. Do you trade CAD news? Actually, I'm gonna be. See, it's very tough to say, because I was thinking about it, and I actually will trade CAD news. So I'm going to bring up my special template here. This template is called Raja template. So see, now price is moving down, right? Price is moving down because they're pricing in the rate increase. There's going to be a rate increase in the CAD. They're pricing it in because, and I do think with inflation in the markets, price can continue up when the rates are released. So we'll see. We shall see how that plays out. Thanks for the gold trade alert in Twitter. I made $390. Amazing. How much to purchase Raja template? You can't purchase it. You can only get it if you like the stream. Let's give a like to the stream. We have 1,400 people. Let's get the likes up to 500. Come on, guys. It helps everybody. Everybody, when they find out about the live stream, they come onto the live stream, they learn a few things, they learn a few techniques, and, they make money at the end of the day. Let's get the likes up to 500. We're at 300 now. Gold impulse entry if the 30-minute low gets broken. So the new candle has formed 30-minute low gets broken. Yeah, I would say so. But let's see how much we come down over here to this point. Let's see how much we come down to this point. This is the start of the new 1 hour candle. Looking at the 1 hour on pound yen, we are bearish. 30-minute is also bearish. Also remember that this whole area is a rejection area, because at one point the 30-minute candle was bearish and it rejected this area. So as this candle starts to come down, it can reject within this area. So got to keep that in mind. That's very, very important. So we have reached 500 likes. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Amazing. Next blackmail is going to come when we reach 2,000 viewers. The next blackmail is going to start then. All right, let's take a look at the 15-minute here. The spreads are pretty wide. Not pretty wide. They're okay. Oh, yeah, they are pretty wide. 2 pips because there's a lot of volume in pound yen. Look at this range. 50 pip range over here. Just joined Market Fluidity, working through the content. Love it, man. Wait till the Smart Raja concepts are released. Wait till the Smart Raja concepts are released. Mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. So just waiting on gold over here. I'm not very confident at buys. Probably above 1670, 27 pip range. We'll see, but I don't really want to take an impulse entry. We'll wait for the candle to close. Getting same trades as you for a while now, just by watching our live last 6 months. Watch every 2 times. Thanks a lot. Oh, nice. Mark has been getting almost the same trades as me. Amazing. Well done, man. Well done. Are you trading using ICT concepts? I don't know what those concepts are. Just made myself Twitter account to follow you. Thank you. Sorry for the dumb question, but how do I join Zoom? The pinned message in Slack doesn't work for me. I don't know, man. Maybe restart your computer. It's working for 200 people. You know, it's working for 200 people around the world. So it's something to do with your end. 100%. Why do withdrawals take so long? They don't take long. Crypto withdrawals are done within 12 hours. Credit card withdrawals, they're a little longer, like 5 to 10 business days. What's your view on MLM scam? On GJ, are you not waiting to break the lower rejection wicks on a 15-minute? No. You know what? I'm going to wait on pound yen to probably have a candle to break and close below 170. If I can have a candle to break and close below 170, I think that's going to be a really good idea for price to go down. But other than that, this is going to be a no trade zone here for me. This is a no trade zone. No trade zone. How do we join Slack? You can't. One question: with your level of expertise in the markets, what do you think you need to improve to level up your game? Me, what do I need to improve? I think I need to just really lower down my losses. I mean, I haven't really taken a loss here in a while. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. Let's take a look at this. So I'm gonna, oh yeah, I'm on a winning streak right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm on a winning streak here actually. Yeah, this was one loss I took, whatever, but really lowered my losses here. Really lowered my losses. So that's the plan now, to continue to lower my losses because okay, here's the thing. Psychologically, I know exactly what to look for to execute on a trade. I know exactly what to execute on a trade. Like if you look at my last, let's say like 6, 7 trades, mostly they've been on, you know, this scenario right here. When we break above the high and the high is not that big, impulse entry, price to move up. Most of the trades have been that way. I'm in pound USD buy and I'm running in profit. What's your point of view? Hey, what's your plan? I applied for deposit from the mini market through the card option. Have to wait 24 hours to be verified. Or deposit after to receive an email. Yes. If you take a sell in GJ, aren't you going against the trend? Absolutely. I have a question. Took a sell on gold as it was resist. What? My goal is 10-20 pips. How could I have held this trade longer? How could you have held the trade longer? I don't know. Maybe close 90% and hold the rest. I mean, how else would you have, like, if I have a cup like this, and if I drop the cup, how could I have held the cup longer? Tell me. Just hold it. Hey Raja, thanks to your scammy course, I'm now a profitable trader and the scam has been successfully accomplished. I'm not scamming my way to FTMO funded account. Very nice. Well done. Gold about to break up. Let's take a look over here. And where is it going to go if you think gold's about to break up? Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame, 30-minute time frame. See now, here's the thing. If this 1 hour candle breaks above the high of the previous 1 hour candle, then we could say there's a possibility price can continue pushing up if it breaks above the high right here. But if it respects the high and if it breaks its own low, then we can continue to fill this wick and there may be an opportunity for price to correct the move we had in pre-London. But is this even enough range for price to go up? This is like a 24 pip range. I don't think it's yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The only problem is also this rejection right here, but we'll see. What do you think? The news coming up bring DXY up? No idea. If you're working 9 to 5 and have time to actually back to trade the Asian session for now, but really want to trade in my session a full-time trader, what initially would be used? Yeah, Asian session would be good, but it depends what 9 to 5 is. Is 9 to 5 like what time frame that is? Like time zone. How to check if Dominion market works on my country? It does work in every country. If your country is not listed, you can choose crypto from the list. Your 100K trade, you were positive 44,000, but you decided to hold the trade. It's simply confidence. No, my stops were in profits, and I took that trade based on what I saw before it happened, and I just let it run, having my stops in profits. That's it. And if price would have come down, I would have made 2,000. But if price would have done exactly what I thought it would do, I would have made 100,000. And that's exactly what happened. I made $100,000 on that trade. Where can I learn your strategy? Right here. Can you share your MT5 template? No. Oh, someone is 44%. Wouldn't be withdrawing since I have another account which I'm making 15% weekly. Very nice. Well done. So we're breaking above this high. I'm not too confident in this, to be honest. I'm not too confident in this, so probably gonna wait for 15-minute candle to close. You've doubled your 2M account by now. Why trade $5,000 account? I'm trading the $5,000 account to show people that you can still start with a $5,000 account and you can withdraw really good profits. That's what I'm trying to show. So this started at 5,000, sitting at 9,000 now. You know, the first week withdrawal was $150. Next one was $175. Third one was, I think, $200. And the fourth withdrawal was like $500 or something. Can you show your magic key settings? No, they're just the default settings. Why you have 80% offline trades? Because I don't stream at that point. But I do post my analysis. So if you want to follow my analysis and execute on my analysis on Twitter, all my analysis I post on Twitter. So you can basically take those analyses, take the same trades and win. And when I post my trades on Twitter, a lot of other people take the same trades on Twitter. And I don't see any other influencer doing the same things that we're doing. We're doing an amazing thing over here, man. Amazing thing. My main issue is that I'm not confident. If you're not confident, then close 90% and leave 10% running. That's the only way. There's no other strategy, no other way. No, it's just very simple. Why don't you post your analysis of the trade you want to take before taking the trade? I do on Twitter. And also do on the breakdowns too. Why do you not stream the pre-learning session? Because I'm busy. How will we trading from Dominion markets? The trading view. How will we be trading? No, you can't. Do you do charity? Yes, I do charity. I'm losing streak. Any tips? You're at a losing streak and you want some tips. Stop over trading and stop over risking. On the 25th yesterday morning, your gold sell you entered on the second candle that broke the low. Could you explain? No. How long are you going to stream? I'm going to stream till NY Open. Yep. Till NY Open, I'm going to stream. See here, gold. Still here, potential sells below this area. That's what I'm going to be looking for here today. Potential sells below 1667, I guess. Oh, a little too big over here. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's see here. All right. Become good trader, how long it will take? 26 years. Can I deposit in fiat in Pakistan, withdraw crypto? No. So yeah, I guess we're just going to wait over here on pound yen as well. I'm in a break-even phase. It's mentally quite hard. I'm getting better at risk management. That's great. But I sometimes fear taking trades, even though I know it's a good setup. What's a good tip for me? A good tip for you is to don't worry about profits. Don't worry about percentage. Worry about win. Worry about winning a trade. And like, you know, maybe start trading with the 0.01 just to build confidence. And slowly, I'd say over like 4 months or 5 months, over 4 to 5 months, your confidence is going to be at a stage where you can basically take trades with your regular risk. But the trick is 4 to 5 months. 4 to 5 months. You have to stick to that. Like, look at me. I'm sticking to a small 5,000 whatever account till the end of this year. That's 3 months. October, November, December. I'm sticking to a $5,000 account when I can easily trade my multi-million-dollar account and tell guys, hey guys, look, I'm the best trader. I'm making thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm making hundreds and thousands of dollars on a multi-million-dollar account. Hey guys, look, I'm the best. No, I'm showing to you that if you stick consistently to a small account and build confidence, then you'll be able to be a lot better at your normal risk. So just do this with me, you know, go through the pain. I'm going through the same pain, trading 1 lots, 50-cent lots, 1 lots, you know, it's whatever. When you start your 50K account, you start with 5 lots, and your 5K account, you're using 1 lot. No, I mean, it's a Wednesday, and I'm sorry to say, but are you guys just, the level of stupidity sometimes, I think it's just so crazy. So crazy. Why would you say that you're trading 1 lot on a $5,000 account? Is this a $5,000 account? Do you see 5,000 right here? This is 9,000. Like, for God's sake, man, what's wrong with you guys? This says 9,000, not 5,000. And even when I go to my history, Jesus, man, I don't even know what the hell's going on over here. Look at all this history. Look, 5,000, where do you see 1 lots? 0.15, 0.5. Damn. Currently up 2.6%. Amazing. You lie, you did trade yesterday for 100K. Yes, I did. I lost 600 yesterday. What do you suggest I do to recover? Stop worrying about how you should recover that. Stop worrying about that, how you should recover. Focus on the now. Focus on how you can get a winning trade now. All right, let's take a look at this chart here by Faizan. Faizan sent a chart. This is the pound yen chart. I don't know what these yellow lines are. I'm assuming GBP is in a buy trend. Yeah, that's a good assumption. Probably this line should be, I don't know why the hell this line is in the middle of this candle, but it should be like this at a support. That's where we have a support. So pound yen, 15-minute, is about to break the low right here at this point. I think that could be a very good entry for price to continue to push down. When you started using 1 lot, yeah, it was at 7K, not 5K. So yeah, it was just, you know, experience in managing risk. Can I trade in Dominion markets without KYC to avoid taxes? No, when you do withdraw money, it's going to go to your bank account. And when it goes to your bank account, the bank is going to say, well, buddy, you got to pay taxes. So whether you upload KYC or not, you're still going to pay taxes. You can't avoid taxes. That's a crime. That's a federal crime, and you can go to jail if you avoid taxes. How do you know when to cut losses short? When the trade goes against you, or when your conditions that the trade should go in your favor are not met. That's when you should be managing losses. Do you think placing trades on the phone? Don't do that. Don't place trades on the phone. If you encourage us to use empty terminal to do analysis, maybe you should find a way to allow us to send terminal screenshots or trading view charts. I think you should find that out yourself instead of me finding that out for you. Does Dominion Markets have cTrader platform? Actually, we are in the process of getting a cTrader platform. I think it should be ready by December. By December or January, we should have cTrader on Dominion Markets. There we go. What's your Twitter name to follow? It's Raja Banks. The gold trade which you took today was the same pattern you talk about. Can you go through the pattern like us again, please? Like what confirmation? No. I've talked about that pattern a lot of times in a lot of my live streams, in a lot of my Twitter posts, in a lot of my Instagram posts. So you have to do your research, or you can wait for SRC, Smart Raja Concepts, at the end of this year, and then all these patterns which I trade personally to make money in the markets are going to be explained in great detail. What's the advantage of cTrader 25? You can literally, it depends from person to person. I like MT4 better, MT5 better. The highest volume is on 8 and 9 a.m. Why do you trade 6 and 7? Because that's the time I have to trade. Which date? December? No idea. Are you planning to get TradingView license for your broker? No. When you lose the first trade in the day, do you take another trade that day? No. Depends on situation, depends on volume. So I'll take a look at that too. You know, depends. 25th December, absolutely. For Christmas, just in time for Christmas. Someone donated 350 South African dollars. Raja, let's do it. Yes. Thank you for all the knowledge you share with us and the nerves you need to answer the stupid questions. Today, I want to say thank you for this morning's gold trade. Here's my setup. Stefan Schuller had a gold buy. Oh my God. This is an amazing buy you had. Amazing buy. How did you fake this trade? I don't understand. What an amazing manipulation. Oh my God, look at that. Smash the TP. Beautiful. Well done. Very well done. What's the max risk? You take 2%. Max risk. 2%. 2% max risk. Is there a withdrawal and deposit fee? Crypto, 1%. Cards, banks, 0%. Will SRC come with the bootcamp? Absolutely. Absolutely, it's going to come with the bootcamp. What's your opinion on prop firm challenge? Do you think it's worth it? I think the prop firm challenges are worth it, but the prop firm challenges, understand this, it's only for people who are already consistent, but they don't have the funds. If you're consistent and you don't have the funds, go with the prop firm challenges, because then they will work perfectly for you. You know, but if you're not consistent, then, you know, the prop firm challenges are definitely not going to work. Do you check DXY technicals? No. Any contract with Skrill.com? No. Raja, will you developing a trading algorithm bot? No. I feel honored to have received an answer from Raja. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason. We'll see you soon in one of the boot camps. Hey, so we have a really good question over here. Amazing, beautiful question. But before we answer that question, we need to take a look at price action on gold. No, we're moving up. No problem. Not interested in this buy over here. Not interested at all. So we're going to read this question over here. Understanding technical analysis is not a problem for me, but my psychology is killing my trading accounts. How can I improve my psychology? It's very simple. Very simple. Just 1 or 2 trades a day. Look, today I took 1 trade, right? I took 1 trade, and that's it. I only took 1 trade. Just 1 trade. Let's take a look at let's take a look at this week. Look, this week I took 1 trade on the 24th. I took 2 trades yesterday, and I took 1 trade today. No over trading, no over risking. Absolutely not over risking at all. My risk per trade is 2%. Look at this right here, 2%. Even Magic Keys says here, 2%. What's your strategy called? It's called Smart Raja Concepts. Thank you so much for answering. Thank you. Your profitable session in pre-London and London session, why you not start leaving? Because I'm busy. On a 50,000 funded account, would you treat it as a 5K account in terms of lots, because 5K is the max loss you can take? Sure. I've never done a funded account, so I honestly have no idea. Where do prop firms get the funds from? The prop firms get the funds from the money you use to buy the challenges. That's where the funds come from. So that's where the funds come from, basically. There's no magical investor sitting there who says that. When FTMO came, FTMO lied. They said that we have investors that give you millions of dollars to trade. That's not how it works. When people buy the challenges, all that money is pooled together, and then people who go through a live account, that money is put onto a live account for them to trade. There's no magical investor to back up the traders who pass like a demo challenge. I know. What happens if too many people get a live challenge? It never happens. How many pips do you risk, Raja? It's not on pips, it's on percentage. Would you be interested in a signals application which takes trades on your client's account? No. Incentive is not answering my email. They will today. We had a hard talk with him yesterday, and we fired an employee yesterday because he was slacking on the incentives thing. So someone's gonna get back to you by the end of today or tomorrow. Oh wow, look at this. Carlos said a very beautiful thing over here, and I 100% agree with this. I'm not gonna lie, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense to just grow your own capital. No one can take my account away if I lose 10% in a single month. That is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. With Smart Roger Concepts, we'll also have new content. It's not going to be new content per se, but it's going to be in more detail. It's going to be more of a virtual class setting. So we are at 2,400 people watching today. Let's get the likes up to 1,000 likes. And if we can get the likes up to 1,000 likes before the 30-minute candle closes, we're going to continue on with the stream. But if we don't get to 1,000 likes before the 30-minute candle closes, the stream is going to end for everybody on YouTube. We've done that before. These are not empty threats. These threats are very, very real. Very real. You guys get some great entertainment. You guys get some great roasting here, great value, great knowledge, and it comes at a price. And the price is to give a like on the stream and also subscribe to the channel. That's the price of these live streams. Otherwise, they're completely free. All right, we reached 1,000 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. No other Forex live stream is as entertaining as this live stream right here. No other Forex live stream. That's why all the trolls come to this live stream. All mature people come to the live stream. New traders come to the live stream. Everybody comes to the live streams. So please do subscribe. What's your stop loss for today's gold buy? It was within the candle. And to tell Raja he's handsome, yeah, that works as well. I have a 5,000 account on Dominion Markets. My account is a pro account, but still it has 0.2 pip spread with commission. 0.2 pips. I think that's great spread. 0.2 pip spread. It's supposed to have a 0.2 pip spread with commission. That's how the pro account works. What will be the price of Smart Raja Concepts? So this price of Smart Raja Concept is going to be $7.99, but someone made fun of me yesterday, no, 2 days ago on my Twitter, so I increased the price to $1,200 because they made fun of me. Dawn is now launching Smart Dawn Concepts. Yeah, sure. Definitely is going to happen. Smart Dawn Concepts with celeries and broccolis. On a 3,000 pound account, what should be my lot size be? 0.3, 30-cent lot. If I have 1,000 equity, what lot size is 2%? Are you stupid? How the hell are you even trading when you don't know what 2% of 1,000 is? 1% of 1,000 is $10. 2% is $20. Did you even go to school? This is why school is important. This is why people say, oh, school is bad. Don't go to school, because you can't do basic math at that point. Come on, man. Come on. What's this? Gold buys. When's this? When's this from? 1670. Oh, this is from right now? Oh, nice. What's the 5-minute time frame? Oh, nice, man. Beautiful. Hope this, yeah. Now we've crossed above this wick. I think it should play out in your favor. And I think it should reach 1673. Very nice. Let's see where your stop loss is. So your stop loss is, See now, since this candle has broken the high of the previous candle, I think you can have stops below this. Oh, yeah. See, if this candle breaks its own low, then you can manage risk 50%. Yeah. What time frame do you mostly take trades? 30%. Are you happy with your life? What's your next achievement besides making more money? I am extremely happy with my life. My next achievement is going to be securing a second property in Dubai. That's going to be my next achievement. And, you know, maybe we'll do it by the end of this year. Who knows? Who knows? If we do that, then we're going to have properties in 3 countries. I think that's way more important than having money, is having options to live in different places. And then I can think about having like a nice car or like, you know, all that. So yeah, we'll see. Is smart project concept is a dig at ITC? Absolutely not. It's not a dig at ICT. It's to prove that simplicity always wins. And also that smart project concept is backed by this $5,000 account. So the biggest motivator is going to be that, hey, look, this $5,000 account was only based off of smart Raja concepts. Only based off of smart Raja concepts. And based on those concepts, we were able to grow this $5,000 account to where it's going to be by the end of this year. So right now it's at 9,000. Smashed 100%, right? So we'll see how far it goes. So the 15-minute candle is about to break the low. The 30-minute candle is also about to close. So I guess I'm going to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. Yeah, I think that's going to be much better. Wait for the 30-minute candle to close at this point right here. Because this is a rejection area, don't forget. Oh, we're breaking the low. Can I take a risk over here? Dynamic risk. Can I do dynamic risk right here? Keep stops above this current candle as we have broken this low right here. Took an entry, and if the next candle wicks up, I'm going to take another sell, and the stop is going to be right here as well. And then we can anticipate price to move down and correct this move up that we had from earlier on. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good idea. Yeah. People still have time to join market fluidity at 500? Absolutely. You know, until it lasts. If you can find it, basically. No, Daniel, I wouldn't look at some other pairs to move on to. I think gold and pound yen are perfectly fine. ICT flipped 5,000 to 3 million in 3 months. Where? Where can we see this? Where can we see this magic that he did? This ultimate magic, flipping 5,000 to 3 million. Where can we see this magic? I want to see this magic trick for myself. Is it normal to have IC market spreads 2.5 pips? I mean, yeah, you know, spreads are higher at this point now. So as you can see now, this is a advanced risk management technique, right? You look at this, candle is about to close, and we are closing above support. So if we do close above support, this is where this, see right here, the sell becomes invalid. Look at the 30-minute. Look at the 15-minute. We closed above this area, so the sell becomes invalid. We closed back above the support. So I managed my risk. Yep. Last 6 years completely changed your life? Absolutely they did. You know, so there's no point in taking this trade now because the confirmations are not there. People who have access to smart project concept already own microfluidity. Yeah, for the 100th time. 100th time. I don't know. Do you guys even follow me on social media? Do you guys even know what the fuck I'm saying on social media? Do you guys even follow me there? For the 100th time. Yes. Let's take a look at this chart by Sahil. Oh my God, look at this. Gold buys over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gold is whatever. Pound yen is still in the sort of like a, you know, rejection area. Wasn't too confident the way this candle closed, so, you know, just decided not to stay in that trade because the candle confirmation wasn't there. All right. Are there free withdrawals? Yes. Is Nick Sean legit? No idea. Where would you recommend starting for a total beginner? Babypips.com and also my YouTube. But GJ seems to still go south. Right now, as we're breaking the low, I agree with that, and I'm going to give my trade a second chance. Now I'm giving my trade a second chance right here. Right? So the first one, I closed at $21 loss, and now I'm giving my trade a second chance as this 15-minute candle is breaking the low of the previous 15-minute candle. And I think this is a very, very good idea to give my trade a second chance, anticipate price to continue pushing down, to correct this move. We have this roadblock here in the way. So with volume in pre-New York, I think we should continue to push bearish. Gold, however, it is what it is. You know, wasn't really confident in gold from the beginning, so, you know, whatever. What do you think about Vakar Zaka? I think he has beautiful hair. Well, he had beautiful hair. No idea now. Quick question. Is it true since you can change trades? Absolutely not. Why would I change trades? 5,000 to 3 million? Yeah, I know, right? Like, take a look at this. My FX book right here, my name, portfolio. This is my retirement fund right here. I opened this. And, oh, wow, look at that. 77,000 in payback FX already. Why would Payback FX pay me $77,000 potentially if all this wasn't real? I guess I own Payback FX. Anyway, 50,000 deposit, 4.4 million withdrawals. It's all here. From 2021. All my stats right here. December 18%. You know, last one I closed at 21% in September so far. So yeah, so far it's running pretty good. Oh, the past trades are yet to be updated because I haven't logged into my MacBook where the my FX book EA is stored. But yeah, the trajectory was bullish trajectory. All right. ICT Photoshop withdrawal was quite amusing. Yeah. Can you flip 5K to 3 million though? No, but I would love to. Didn't you and Nick Sean do an interview? Yes, we did. But it doesn't mean I know him. I know of him, but I don't know him. Raja, if after enter the trade, price immediately goes opposite side, how do you manage risk? You just close the position. That's how you manage risk. Any interesting developments for market dominion underway? Yes, we're looking at the cTrader platform. Wow, look at that. We rejected that area. So I'm not confident with this as we rejected that area. So I'm not confident how we rejected that area. So I'm going to manage my risk. I'm going to look to manage my risk potentially since we rejected that wick to the left hand side. Thank you, man. Thank you, Navas Babu. I don't understand why you take GJ yesterday. No confirmation to continue to go up. Only confirmation new prime. Please explain me. Yeah, that was the whole thing. Look at what happened the last time the new PM came in. That's the only thing I saw, you know, and I saw price rally. That's the only thing I saw, and only based on that I took a buy. I looked at the candles for my stop losses, and that's all what I did. There was no technical reason behind it. It was only based on what I've seen before. Hey man, Ryan, thank you man. Have a great day at work. What's the safest way to automate a trading edge without getting stalled? There's no other way. Baji, GBP AUD analysis, Dasso, I think GBP AUD should also continue to push down since GBP is about to correct this move over here. What's this? If after I enter the trade, price immediately goes up. How do you manage risk? You just got to manage risk, buddy. I don't know how you're going to manage your risk. Are you not using magic keys for this trade? I have magic keys right here. Right here. My magic keys. I just got to put in that USB in. Oh wow, look at this. Randy sent a beautiful message here. Mr. Raja, thank you for this knowledge. I'm 45% complete. I feel more confident. May God bless you more and more for your knowledge. I can't wait till 100%. Amazing, man. Very, very nice. Very nicely done. Raja, send me to the gulag. I can't. Oh wow, look at that. So basically what happened here was price went in profits and then it came to break even. And usually when price goes in profits and comes to break even, I close 50%. But it went against me with a lot of volume, so I wasn't confident with that, so I just closed the whole thing. You know, I mean, the selling opportunity was there. We broke below these wicks, so probability was it to continue pushing down, but also I guess there was a probability it may not go down, so maybe the probability of it not going down played out over here. So I just managed basically my risk over here. Look at this loss right here. Small loss, small lots here as well. Small lot sizes. Now, if we compare this sell to this trade I took, broke the high. Let's take a look at some other trades here as well, right? And looking at the 30-minute, yeah, look at this was also an impulse entry, but this was different because price made a low, came up, resistance, broke the low, moved down. Let's scroll all the way to the left here again. Let's take a look over here. See this right here? We broke above the high, impulse entry. And yeah, this was again for price to retest. Oh yeah, these were last week basically. Yeah, these were last week. Take a look at pound yen over here. Let's scroll back here on pound yen. Yeah, this was a very nice sell here. Broke below the wicks, clean candle, moved down. The same scenario we had right here. Broke below the wicks, clean candle, but didn't go down. But in this case, price broke below the wicks and it indeed went down. You know, so there's always a probability. You can't get sad over something not working out because, you know, there's always a probability some things are going to work most times and it may not work some other minor times. So you got to be very comfortable with that. But the main idea is that your comfortability is going to come from how confident you are in your risk management, right? And that's it. It did run like 12 pips though. Yes, it did run 12 pips. Actually, yeah, it did run 12 pips actually. What's your win rate on London? My win rate on London is around, I'd say like 80%, 75, 80%. But recently I've been taking just one single setup in London, so it's almost 100%. ICT calls it stop hunt. Sure. Stick to the plan, not just what you think. Absolutely. Are you not cool with ICT persona or style of trading or he claims about the market and stuff? I think, see, here's the thing. A lot of different ways, they work for different people, right? A lot of different ways, they work for different people. I'm totally fine with that. But what I'm not fine with is when someone says, oh, this way of trading is stupid. And a lot of people have said that, you know, that, oh, you know, market fluidity, the simple way of trading is all dumb. It doesn't work, this and that, 10 pips a day, 10 pips a trade. It doesn't work. Look where we are, you know. Look, of course it works. It works 100%. How long does it take you to get out of the break-even stage? That was a long... People are going to stay in the break-even stage for a very, very, very long time. So this was a fake out? No, this isn't a fake out. A fake out is when you have a candle closing bearish, right? You have a candle closing bearish, and then maybe you have another candle bearish, and then you have a candle closing bullish. This is a fake out. A candle just wicking down below support and going back up in the range, that's not a fake out. In my opinion, you know. What's your profit percentage high in London session or New York? London session. To be honest, the volume in pre-New York till NY Open hasn't been the same the way it was maybe 4 or 5 months ago. To be honest. Like, let's be honest here. Like, a lot of people watching right now, they have seen that volume in pre-New York hasn't been the same as it was, 6 months ago or 5 months ago. It has shifted. Like, a lot of volume has moved towards a little bit after NY Open, moving towards NYSE, London close. That's where the volume has moved. It's shifted. Just like how, like, some days we have a lot of volume before pre-London, which I miss trades on now. Before pre-London, the volume has shifted now too. Ever since Euro war issues, volume has shifted to London. Absolutely, yes, it has. When I start learning from you and learn to execute just 1 to 2 trade a day, my life becomes so peaceful. Oh, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. You don't even trade NY session? No, I don't. Dubai Bootcamp will be based on Smart Raja concepts. Yes, it will be based on Smart Raja concepts. The Dubai Bootcamp. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let's take a look over here. Why take a sell when the bias is bullish? I don't know. It was just trying to execute an impulse entry for price to move down. How do you see if volume changes from New York to pre-New York websites? No, you don't see it. You just notice it. Was there volume every day in March 2020? Oh man, March 2020 was one of my best months. March and April, one of my best months. Will you buy a house in Singapore? No, not in the plans yet. It's great what you're doing, man. Not many like it. Thank you. Raja, do you think gold is going to come back and fill the downside candles? Gold, it has to break below 1667 for it to come back. Yeah, 1667. March 2020. Let's take a look at March 2020. So let me go to my multi-million-dollar account over here. And let's look at March 2020. Oh, we didn't start this in March 2020. We started this in 2021. March 2020 was in Vantage FX. Yeah, I don't even have that anymore here. But March 2020 was pretty good. It was very, very good. April. Yeah, we started this in April 2021. Do you pay attention to CO2 reports? No. Raja, my brother, I really respect you and admire you. I really like your journey from door-to-door salesman to a multimillionaire. I actually was a quarter millionaire when I was doing door-to-door sales. So I was the quarter of the way there. Why didn't you wait for the breakdown and retest and then take the trade? I don't know. I was doing impulse entries for price to go down, but it didn't really happen that way. So yeah. I do think this range, this is a 44 pip range. It's a very troublesome range. And the reason why it's troublesome range is because, all this rejection right here, I guess this rejection and this one here also influenced price to not go down. So yeah, it was pretty tough. May turn out to be a no trade day here for me after this, as we move on towards NY Open. I mean, gold is creating a resistance here for potential to retest the support and probably continue pushing down. Why don't you listen to your heart? I always listen to my heart all the time. When you enter a trade and price comes to your entry, I close 50%. Yep. But in this case, I was confident we can go down, so I gave it a little bit of a chance. If you don't know fundamentals, don't trade GJ now, okay? gold is forming an exhaustion candle on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, seems like it. And if this candle, okay, look at this, right? Look at this 15 minute. Where is it? Yeah, look at this. Candle closed, next candle broke the high, price went up, right? If this 1 hour candle, right? If this 1 hour candle closes with a small body and the next 1 hour candle breaks this low, we can continue pushing straight down. You guys agree with that? You guys who've seen this pattern before, you guys agree with that? Yeah, and we've done it in the simulations as well. So let's suppose this candle closed just like this. The next candle can very well look like this once we break below this low, and the stop is going to be above this candle right here. I've seen this a lot of times, and I'm going to execute on this based on the 1 hour time frame. We have 13 minutes left. Your smart Raja concept is a huge middle finger to the smart money concepts. They're punching the air right now. Absolutely they are. Because I haven't seen a single person make real money on record with smart money concepts. I haven't seen a single person. And this right here is going to be testament to that. Can we still enroll in market fluidity if you can find it? Didn't you say you were looking to trade CAD for the news? Yep, I will. When the news comes in, I will. We'll see. Sir, you are not so much serious in your multi-million account and very serious with 9K account. Anything fishy, frankly speaking. Shahid Khan, आप जाएं अपना काम करें यार. आप स्ट्रीम पे ना आए. आप पाकिस्तानियों को, देसियों को पता नहीं क्या मसला है. आप लोग देख नहीं सकते कि आपका साथ वाला बंदा ऊपर जाए. ज़्यादातर लोग ऐसे ही होते हैं. आप लोग देख नहीं सकते. आपकी गांड में इतनी बड़ी खारिश होती है ना. अक्सर लोगों से ये हजम ही नहीं होती बात कि यार ये किस तरह कर रहे, कुछ मसला है जी इसके साथ, कुछ मसला है. तो इस खारिश को आप दूर रखें. These guys have a lot of time to think, not serious and multi. Oh man. Yeah, it's just jealousy. It's really true jealousy. You know, it's true jealousy. Do you think learning fundamentals is important? I think it's not about learning fundamentals, it's about understanding fundamentals. If you can understand fundamentals, then you can make a good return. Like on USD CAD, I understand that they're raising the rates. And I also do understand that raising the rates is theoretically good for the currency, which is why CAD is increasing in value, right? So in a way to say that they're pricing the rates in, which is why the CAD is increasing in value. But I also understand that there's inflation in Canada, massive inflation in Canada. I mean, everything's increasing. CPI reports are pretty high. They're touching the sky, massive inflation in Canada. So I do think when the press conference happens after the rates, USD CAD should go up. That's going to be my thing, and I'm going to be looking at buy stops above probably 1.35 700. I'm going to be looking at buy stops 1.35 700 to take those buys to continue pushing price up. Oh, look at the spread on USD CAD. Wow, it's less than a pip spread on USD CAD. Less than 1 pip spread. Damn. Raja is my best buddy. मैं मजाक करता रहता हूँ. What do you think about Abdullah Harfouch's trading strategy? I think he's a great guy, amazing guy. He's doing amazing things for the Forex community. You said once Twitter market maker withdraw money from crypto, oil, real estate, stock market. What's your opinion when those money will come back? I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. The best trader is Hezbollah. That's correct. I was losing for 7 months, but now I have been in break even for 3 to 4 months. Do you think that's a good sign? That's an amazing sign. That's an amazing sign. Mikhail is here, the troll. The troll is back. I now understand your language. Mr. Troll, I understand your language. 1 week after passing phase 2, FXM hasn't given my 100K real account. Yeah, you need to email them and ask them what's happening. They're setting up live accounts, they said, by the end of this month. So yeah. How many hours a day do you spend on trading each day? 2 hours for the streams and probably 1 hour in pre-London to London. Johnny, Hasad and Buri Nazar is a reality. Bro, this whole Nazar thing is not a reality. So the guy is talking about that evil eye is real. Evil eye is not real. If you believe it's real, it's going to happen to you. I don't think it's real. If evil eye was real, Bill Gates would get the evil eye. Jeff Bezos, whose first business was Amazon and it made him a millionaire, he would have the evil eye. The first business he launched made him a billionaire, multi-billionaire. He would get the evil eye. Elon Musk would get the Conor McGregor would get the evil eye. He's a billionaire. Floyd Mayweather would get the, like, you guys have this broke dumbass thinking about these superstitious things, that evil eyes and all this bullshit. Man, come on. Open up your eyes. Open up your eyes. You know, I don't want to get into some religious debate. I'm a religious person, but that's what I believe, you know, and for what you believe, that's totally on you, but that's what I believe. My ex-girlfriend would get the evil eye. That's correct. That's correct. As a Muslim, man, listen, I don't want to get into some religious debate. This is a live stream, so we're going to stick to trading and we're going to stick to making logical decisions. That's all we're going to stick to. No more religious debates. Keep religion to yourself. This is not a religious stream. This is a Forex stream, and we're all here to learn. That's it. No questions, no ifs, buts, nothing. When did you start your session today? I missed to join. We started at 6:45, actually 6:50 a.m. Eastern. We were a little bit late here today. In London, I usually have the right bias, but I get in early. How do you fix it? Get in late. I mean, if you get in early, look to see where could you have gotten in. Conor McGregor isn't a billionaire. Oh, okay, I lied. Sorry, multimillionaire. Sorry. But I do believe in this. I do believe in this. I believe that anything and everything that happens to you, it's because of something external that happens. That's why certain things happen to you. I think behind everything that happens to you, there's a very logical reason behind it. Maybe you make some mistake. That's what's behind everything and anything that happens to you. And I think if you continue to make logical decisions, if you manage your risk all the time in trading, I'm only talking about trading. I'm not talking about life, spirituality, none of that. I'm only talking about trading. If you can manage your risk, if you can place a stop loss, you will never ever lose a lot of money. And that's what I've done. In the beginning, I used to lose a lot. I used to lose all the time. And trust me, man, I used to pray. I used to pray and I used to say, okay, I'm in a bad drawdown. I'm going to go pray and I'm going to stop doing all bad things. And I hope I get out of drawdown. I never got out of drawdown. Never got out of drawdown. Because the only problem was that I was over trading and I was over risking. And because of that, I was always in drawdown. And the moment I stopped over trading, the moment I stopped over risking, profitability came to me. Simple. Because of discipline. And all the religions say this one thing. They all say this one thing. They say that if you are disciplined in life, all good things are going to happen to you. All religions talk about this. Discipline in the gym, discipline in trading, discipline in eating good food. You know, all good things are going to happen. Your health is going to go up. Your wealth is going to go up. Your spirituality is going to go up. If you're a religious person and all that, you know, that's what's going to happen. Discipline. I've been learning a lot from market fluidity, especially the simulation. They help me not to be so quick in the trade. In the last simulation, we waited at least 30-minute candle. Oh, very nice. Thank you, Randy. I do appreciate you. You got your own evil eye about winning streak today? Yeah. Yeah, I got my own evil eye. Hey Raja, do you enter more in 15 minute, 30 minute? I look at both the 30 minute and the 15 minute. Log into your old broker account. I don't even have that because when I had Vantage FX, Canada basically banned Vantage FX. So Vantage FX, they removed everything. Before Vantage FX, I was with IC Markets, and IC Markets also got banned in Canada, so they removed everything. But I have a lot of posts that I've made while I was with Vantage FX, and all those posts are on my Instagram. You can scroll all the way down, and you're going to see I was making 20,000, 30,000, maybe like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So yeah. What do you think? Do you think? Yeah. So the easiest way to look at that is go through my Instagram history, and you see it there. Why was Vantage banned from Canada? Because Vantage FX was not regulated in Canada. Listen, Vantage FX and IC Markets, they were not regulated in Canada, and that's why they got banned in Canada. They were saying they were regulated when they were not, and they got banned in Canada. When a country banned a broker crypto, where did it lost? When a country banned a broker from crypto, was here people lost their money? No, they just withdrew the money. Canada sounds like a drag. Yeah, Canada is just BS. If you were to start with no savings, how would you work your way to being a millionaire? This is what I would do. You know, if I had no savings, let's not say I had no savings. Let's say I had $500, right? If I had a $500, one, I would look for a sales job, which are very less at this time. But the second thing, what I would do is I would source a product from Alibaba, right? I have $500. I'm going to source 1 or 2 products from Alibaba. I would brand them on my own branding. Now, I'm not going to source like, 100 units or 1,000 units. I'm going to source like maybe 5 units. I'll source 5 units with my branding. And then I'm going to look at influencers on social media in that niche, right? And it has to be a good product. I'm going to make a website, I'm going to make an Instagram page, and I'm going to start making videos about how this product is amazing, like this Magic Keys you see right here. I'm going to say, guys, look, I'm using Magic Keys, it's amazing, I can manage my trades, this and that. And then I'm going to send this Magic Keys to an influencer called Raja Banks. And then I'm going to tell Raja to use this product, and he can keep the product for free as long as he shouts it out on his social media. And once he shouts it out, Raja Bank's following is going to look at this product, and then some of them, they may buy the product. And once they buy the product, there we go. I have an online business. That's what I would do. That's exactly what I would do. And I would just continue repeating it. I would continue repeating it. And that's what people need to do now to make a side hustle. Why the spreads are high? Because there's a lot of volume. Like, look at the gold spread here. Gold spread is, like 1.1 pip, 1.2, 1.3 pip. Pound spread is higher because there's a lot of volume, and tomorrow is going to be a very high volume day. You're going to need a lot more than 500 if you want a decent size influencers to promote your product. No, that's a negative right there. That's a negative. There are influencers who will promote your product if you just send it to them. Not everyone is the same. A lot of people don't start businesses because they think everyone is the same. That's what they think. I'm an influencer, and I have promoted a lot of products just because they sent them to me for free. Like, look at this Market Fluidity shirt. I promoted this shirt for a long time, a year and a half ago, because they sent the shirts to me for free. I have a mouse pad right here. They made some great products. Where the hell is that mouse pad? The Forex Lab, they made shirts. They sent this to me for free, and I promoted this. It depends on the influencer. Not everyone is the same. Let's take a look at gold over here. All this talking is making me miss trades. Okay, there we go. 30-minute candle has closed. So this is interesting. We're at a 30-minute support. We are at, so 1 hour didn't close the way I wanted it to close. Okay, 1 hour didn't close the way I wanted it to close. I wanted the 1 hour candle to close like this, bullish, but it closed bearish. So does that fulfill that pattern of trading? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It does not. You know, I don't care about the big exhaustion wick. I don't care about that. I care about seeing exactly what I wanted to see. If I don't see exactly what I wanted to see, I'm not going to execute on this. Simple. You know, other than that, you can wait for a candle to break and close below 1667. GJ flipped, yeah, in the first few seconds. Can you tell me reason not to trade the 5-minute chart? The reason is your results. Look at your results if you're trading the 5-minute chart. That should be enough reason. You should keep the stream on for CAD news. It's going to be very tough. Thank you for the free content. Thank you. I'm up 30% on my account. I'm trading with Dominion as well. Oh, nice. Trading with Dominion. Hey, man, listen, if your commissions are at 500, you can enroll in Market Fluidity database. Yeah, you can enroll in Market Fluidity database. What's your email? I'll send you a shirt. It's rakeel@theforexfamily.com. Can you Pakistani? What the hell does that mean? Can you Pakistani? Are you? Yeah. So better understand discipline versus spirituality. Read the book of Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. It's on SoundCloud as well, audio. Yeah, it's a very, very good book, Outwitting the Devil. Do Dominion markets allow EA trading? Yes, we do allow EA trading, but there's a difference between arbitrage and high frequency trading. No high frequency trading because all orders, they're going to get denied by the liquidity, and no arbitrage. They're going to get denied by liquidity as well. Also, no hedging. Hedging is when you open buy sell very, very quick, and that's also going to get denied by liquidity. If I join Market Fluidity now, will I be part of Smart Raja Concepts? Yes, you will be part of Smart Raja Concepts. Which is the best funding account, pro account? You were talking about some commission thing. What is that, to scale the account? No, that's not to scale the account. So here's what it is, right? Market Fluidity costs $500. Smart Raja Concepts were supposed to cost $799, but now it's $1,200 because someone made fun of me yesterday. Then Magic Keys costs $165, right? So what we've done is, like, if you trade on Dominion markets, let's say I took these trades, my commissions are $210, and if I want to get Magic Keys for free, I can email Dominion markets at incentives, and I can tell them, hey man, listen, I've been trading on the brokerage and my commissions are $210. Can I get a free Magic Keys? And they will take a look at this, and then they'll say, okay, you know what, we'll ship you out a free Magic Keys because you have $210 in commissions. So that's how they work. Will SMC be on Dominion Markets too? SMC? What's SMC? Thanks for the clarity. Yeah, you're welcome. Can we buy a software version of Magic Keys using incentives? No, you can't buy the software version through incentives. It's $30, man. Come on. Are you kidding me? It's $30. You can't afford $30? Why are you even trading? Give you more reasons to join Dominion Markets? Absolutely. Like, we've created a legit business from Dominion Markets. We've applied for Dubai regulation. We're getting on cTrader. We're doing all these things to be as legit as possible. So, and you're going to see by 2025, Dominion Markets is going to be one of the biggest Forex crypto brokerage in the world. Well, not of the world, but the fastest growing. I'm not going to say the biggest, but the fastest growing. SRC will be free on YouTube. Yeah, you wish it's going to be free. Could you explain the entry on your GJ buy? I know, understand it was due to the PM, but can you explain the entry point? Yeah, I'm going to explain the entry point. So looking at, let's go to my multi-million-dollar account where I made $100,000 on this trade. So this is what happened. I was looking at the 1 hour time frame, and they were announcing the new PM. They were about to announce it. He was about to come to the press conference. So I was like, okay, you know what? Since this candle is retracing, we have created all this support right here. This candle is right here. I'll take a buy right here. And what's going to be my risk? My stop was literally 20 pips below this 1 hour candle. I was risking like 20,000. I was risking a Honda Civic, which would have cost in 2018, 20,000 the base model. I was risking that much, and I was looking to say, okay, you know what? Either I lose 20,000 or I made $100,000, and that was the whole idea. Price was coming down, and I basically entered the trade. Stops were below the previous candle, and I was just okay. You know what? I'll just let it run, and it's on my Twitter. Yeah, so I took just 2 trades here today. 1 trade and 2 trades. This was me giving my trade a second chance. Didn't really work out. You know, as you can see right here, it would have still been at break even. Are you planning to immigrate to Dubai? Yes. Gold impulse entry possible? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if we can break below this low, we can correct this move. Yep. Did your father watch Mr. Hassan? What was his reaction to the job? Oh, he was just said, hey, like, you know what? Whatever you do, I'm super proud. When was Dominion Markets founded? It was founded in 2021. Can you wish my friend happy birthday? Happy birthday, Mikey. Hope this year will be the best for you. But anyway, I'm going to head off over here. I mean, if we do break below, okay, remember this. If we break below 1666.50, 1666.50, there's a very high probability we're going to continue pushing down towards 1660 to correct this move all the way down. We could do that, right? If we break above 1673, let's take a look to the left-hand side. Oh, wow, look at that. Above 1673, we have clean range all the way up towards 1678. 54 pip range. I think this is a very, very good idea right here. If we do break above. So yeah, we'll see. Man, you get up so early now, WTF. Oh, man. I'm working hard until my 20 pip stop loss will be Honda Civic and my take profit will be a Toyota Land Cruiser. Yeah. What's your monthly gain target? I don't have. Actually, you know what I've been thinking? I've been thinking to start my live streams later now since the volume has shifted a little bit. I've been thinking to start my live streams around NY Open, to be honest. Yeah. Around NY Open so that I can get a part of the volume here. You know. You guys agree with that? I think that's going to be pretty good. Agreed with KFC manager. Yeah, perfect. We'll see. I think probably from next week. I think from next week, we'll start to do that. No London. I can't do London. I'm busy with my kids. I can't do London. My time is too valuable. I can't do London. Sorry. YouTube is not that important enough. So yeah, I mean, you know, not going to look at pound yen, but I'm going to be looking at USD CAD. Remember, 1.35700. Remember this price, 1.35700. With inflation news at press conference, we should break above this area to continue pushing up. Remember that. Remember that. I'm going to post it. If I take the trade and I make money, I'm going to post it. But that's what we could get it happening here. So anyway, I'm gonna head off. Take care, everyone. We will see you. So there's going to be no live stream on Friday, so we're gonna see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do a live stream, so we're gonna see you tomorrow. Awesome.
Yo, Raya, see you tomorrow.
Hey, see you tomorrow. Yalla, habibi.
Hey, Roger, man. Have a good day, brother.
Yeah, man. Take
Okay,
care. Take
good
care.
night.
Awesome. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Take
you.
care, Roger.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
See ya.
Why do you take profits, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you, Raja.
Oh, we got Leo winner.
Cheers, Roger.
Love for the boys.
Peace.
Yeah, peace out.
See you in Dubai, Habibi.
Yeah, see you in
Cheers,
Dubai.
Roger.
I'm converting to Islam, bro.
Amazing.
Dubai, Cologne. Let's go.
Oh, Dubai Cologne. I'm buying a Ferrari soon.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for the live stream, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you for being a part of it.
Thank you, Roger.
Adios. All right, Gulag. Now the Zoom is gone. Let's get to business over here. Let's get to business. Since all the non-serious people have left, now the real business starts. Anyway, take care. We'll see you tomorrow.